Day, and that also signifies that you get to be the one to choose the stories that you would like us to talk about this morning on radio. Usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays we pick about 2 stories from the many that we analyze, but today gives you a chance to be the one to decide what you'd like to talk about, so you're not bound at all to any of the stories from the papers today. In fact, if you'd like to talk about an issue that came out since Monday, perhaps something in your community, it could even be personal conversations that you think would be of relevance to our listeners here on Mela 98.3 FM. We're just here to take your analysis and to take your feedback on these matters. In fact, if you want to comment on a program that happened but you were not able to connect, please, by all means, you can give your analysis. The number to dial 09136000410, 09136000410, available on Facebook and on YouTube at Mela 98.3 FM. Go to the live stream and use the live chat option. Introduce yourself, tell me where you're calling from. Let's have a conversation. Hello, morning to you.
Good morning. My name is Tğᴜʀsᴅ. I'm calling from Abanje in Cotton.
Yes.
On the proposed sanction on leaders of Madan and Matola and of course WဃSo. Well, if they are guilty, debating on that, I think that debate should not come up. If our leaders, especially the president, cannot have, I'll be very happy to, for that issue. Then concerning 괰ᴜ for his fear that if he comes back to Nigeria because and his second mind, so there's no accusation. Why so be it if he's arrested and dealt accordingly. Then finally, concerning the electoral laws, I will appeal to Judge Amit issue of voters transmission in real time, because it was the same problem for Tᴜɪᴜ that they said before that 2023 election that they were going to transmit election results in real time, and when there was criticism, there was problems. You understand? They could not.
Thank you.
My name is Robert. I am calling you from Apapa.
Welcome.
This government, they said they are fighting corruption, and under the president have spent something billion on foreign, and we don't see the investors. Under this government, they are big people. You can't keep chicken like that. Recently, the Lagos, Lagos, Calabar, Coastal, whatever, was flooded. And the Minister of Work attributed to vandalism. That is the real hope. Most Nigeria cannot eat 3 times square meal in a day, and LBS continue to give off a ridiculous figure is made by this government. And they budget billion for themselves for solar energy. America, is it not funny? America is even only those who are sponsoring terrorism for us in it is giving us where they come up and say they want to campaign.
All right, thank you.
They don't have energy.
Yeah. How are you today?
My name is Sage Babalola. Good morning.
Okay. What of my friend Tᴜɪᴜ, and I'm calling from Mende, Maryland. On over Americans sent in about 200 advisors, military advisors to Nigeria. I find it very ridiculous, and the advisors just to advise. So
it's not to advise. There were advisors in the country. The 200 are.
Yes, to me that is very embarrassing and very ridiculous, because at public expense, you know, when I was schooling in America, Nigeria sent a lot of Air Force and Air Marshal Alpha, Ibrahim Alpha, Antonio Perez, and very many of them, they come there for training. And many of our military officers here are trained in America and in India. But they have to come here. It's embarrassing. It doesn't mean that our Americans will not die for us. If one American soldier dies in Nigeria, it's a big trouble for American president and the Congress.
Thank you for calling.
So we must shine our eyes and be intelligent. We are not to
Thank you very much. Have a great morning. 091360004 on WhatsApp. You can call via WhatsApp, by the way, in case you're not able to get us via the regular form as well. We have a message here. Good morning. Indeed, what political value is IBB that is making politicians take trips to him like @atiku and Makinde? We have here. My take is about the power situation. Since the beginning of the year, the power supply in my area has become worse. We barely have power supply. Just once in a week. Unconfirmed reports have it that we're getting, at the moment, power consumers are still on estimated billing to Band A to keep making money. Last week, one of the disco officials was telling my neighbor that we have... All right, thank you for your message. Hello.
My name is Samuel. I'm calling from City.
Yeah.
Firstly, I want to talk about the issue of Kwankwaso and Metiala. You know, there was time in Nigeria, APC that are doing this thing. They are forgetting that at the end of the day, they lose because all along Metiala has been endorsing President Tinubu. Now, because they're powered by 3,000 electricity megawatts and they are a president, with a president that is using 3,000 megawatts to develop. Will that make sense to a forward-going reform, what they call it, electoral law, to ensure that you perpetuate yourself in power? America will show them what.
Hello? Make it back if you have a chance to. I'll read a message now. I would like us to use this medium to join my voice with that of the Wဃ community to call on the attention of the Lagos state government concerns invade people's compounds and destroy properties, which I can forward video clips to you as evidence to back up my comment. The government needs to intervene as it seems they're not ready to obey the warning already given to them by the Wဃ community. Furthermore, we would like to call on the management of Ikeja distribution as conditions of power, if not in any way improve Ijagamo gates to Okeafa down to Pako from Ijagamo community. Hello.
Hello, Babala.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, first of all, let's educate ourselves, on the issue of American coming to Nigeria. We seek for help. Nigerians will understand that because we don't have the capacity to subdue this bandit. And we have been seeing the advantage. Yeah, they have been bombarding, they came with equipment on the issue of security. You see, our government will understand that these people killing Nigerians is like foul. You understand? You see, it's because we are armless. Assuming everybody is armed, So what I'm trying to say is that our government will realize that their inability to save Nigeria, and that is why these people is taking advantage because we are armless, And if that is not going to be happen, that will do so. Lagos, it's being divided from Benue to the east. It's being divided. So everybody's, maybe at the end of the day, we man our territory. So that is my take on that. On the issue of NMPC, to me, I have not seen anything Ojulari has been waiting on 95. No repercussions. Ojulari, we don't. So corruption is still, killing Nigeria. Have a nice day.
Have a better one. Hello. Morning to you. Hello.
Hello, Sage. Good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
My name is Pastor Ambrose. We thank God for another day. Sage.
Yes.
What is the difference with white? Is it not part of the problem when you reprobate and approbate? Today is open. The electoral reforms, the Senate are not doing the right thing. People are supporting whatever is wrong. Nigerians are not saying that Tinubu should not come back. What Nigerians are asking for is free, fair, credible, and transparent election. And they will come and tell us network. The process begins. You condemn one part, but the look in your eye is bigger. I derailed because I cannot follow him. And people called me all sorts of names. But I stood. So now that this president is not doing the right thing, did he not promise us light? That they should give us prepaid meter? Did he not promise that he is going to bring fuel down? Did he not promise that he was going to tackle security? Did the West not tell us that, when the match has already begun? Tomorrow now, they will, I can tell you, if this man has opportunity for Tottenham, they will give it to him. These same people, they will give excuses why he should come back.
Thank you for calling. Have a great morning. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
It's Madam Mrs.
Welcome.
Yeah. Open day. You see the only senator now, particularly the guy from Edo State. He quarrels too much. He will carry some subcommittee for budgeting. It's embarrassing. When you open Facebook, they are there. You open Twitter, they are there. You open YouTube, they are there. And they are still noticing all over the world. It's becoming too incessant. I don't think that they shouldn't have altercation. Himself and Oshiomhole, they quarrel too much. They should try and mellow down they should pipe down. And they should not be attacking Natasha. Natasha is not fighting anybody. Otherwise, the women, me and you, we will come against them in the Senate. As for America, I want America to come and fight these people. Since we don't have anything to fight them, the other day, when they got to where they wanted to talk to the people, the brigadier general came out from that type of vehicle. Is that it? It's not up to 4 years they left, and the vehicles are no more there. It's all right. They should sit up. America, we want to here in Nigeria to come and save us.
Thank you very much. Have a great morning, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, my name is Shara. I'm calling from Ebola. See, my open mic, what is going on? How the lawmakers are, trying to push away what they make the election to be fair and fair. In the sense that now there's a lacuna, and it's not the truth. It's not the rule for the people at all. They cannot take up or tackle the issue of failure that we have. For example, a watcher, look at all of them. You see that there's no hope. And then you only take a research in the data.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Comrade Abela calling from Mr.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard of my friend Fuad.
It's great.
And the court that asked them to stay. The judge in Abuja, the court in Abuja quite different from the one in Lagos. They asked them to stay away from the road. They are still not away in Abuja in respect of snake bite. Is it not disgrace for the truth? People just gone just because of carelessness. People that was set to cost abroad. Why is America coming over? That shows that they are not there for us. America can still come over if it's possible. Because our leaders are just after 2027 election.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Felix. I'm calling from Oba.
Okay.
Yeah, I open mic this morning about
Felix, your voice is drowning out. Is it possible that you speak up or disconnect from your Bluetooth speaker?
Is representing where I come from. And it's over for us. That is it.
Felix, we can't hear you again. It has drowned out.
Okay.
Do you want to call us back, perhaps? Please, call back. That's why I always advise, anytime you call, I know some of you listen with your call to hear you, especially if you're connected to a Bluetooth speaker as well, and you're calling at the same time. So just disconnect for the duration of the call so we can actually hear what you're telling us. All right? Thank you. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Ajibola calling from Ekola.
Yes.
And I agree less a bit with for this morning. When it comes to Tᴜʟsᴅ, a part of it I've been suspecting linked to all this insecurity before. My own personal discovery and everything. But if our own Nigerian journalists do a lot of investigative journalism on most of these people, we will have some of the things that US is having on them now. Because if they are easily read. You can read them easily. If you can just study them carefully, you can read them. You can read through the lines. Some of them have a lot of skeleton in their cupboards. So that is why I'm challenging all Nigerians. They are doing the best. I commend all of you. You are doing very well. But you can do even the road workers that are perpetrating more of these evils. And towards the manual collection, and we can, okay, which one will stand pen? Will
we have the priority in the court? Is it the manual one or the one on the IRS? If we are still standing with the manual, let us stand with the manual. But this one that you are giving us a false hope, it means that you are already practicing advanced corruption. You have already reached 2027 before we even get 2027. I pity this nation. God bless Nigeria.
All right, I'll read a few messages from Facebook. Yes, we have on Facebook Benjamin Water, because Mahmoud Yakubu, the former INEC chairman, promised Nigerians free and fair election in 2023. At the end, in the presidential election, he hasn't explained it up until now. The money he collected for credible election that failed, he did not return the money. Since election, to start with politicians, they've started campaigning for 2027, which is not supposed to be. What is INEC doing about that? What type of governor is Fᴜʟᴜ now? Further, we have Kabiru Adigbero, who says, good morning, Sage and Fuad. My open mic is on these lawmakers, on me, OBJ, who says, good morning. In this country, sitting on the keg of gunpowder, which can explode at any time. On the issue of the PDP, I support Fuad that said, if care is not taking the APC, or where he says, let me tell Senator Akpabio that this their gimmick one, every hero must be devoured by worms of its own creation. 7 through free, fair and credible elections. On auto him talk about, good morning, Mainland FM. Everything, the humanity in might be the first and last form of president.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. My name is Joseph from Ikeja.
Welcome.
Going on the street, dressing for building there and running for second term and the Tinubu. Then in Lagos. So it's obvious that the people of Ogun State or Lagos State, they are brand people. They never take the eyes at the achievement of a Tinubu and the building. So they have to go out there. So that people have to go out there to pay people of building. What is that building doing in Ogun State? That will decide second term. In Lagos, so people of Lagos of now, this is what president do. So the people have no eyes to see what the president or what God will help this country. Thank you, my sister.
How are you?
Samuel, you've called before now.
The issue of this, what this one has just spoken about now.
Mr. Samuel, why do you do this? Why do you do this? I don't understand this desire for 30 seconds to a minute. It's the impersonation I don't understand. Stop impersonating people to contribute on radio. There's no need. It's not.
My name is Deji. I'm calling from Ikeja.
Welcome.
Greetings to everybody in the studio, including security. You understand? Even as a member of, me personally, as a member of APC, as a party person, it's someone that, because when you go through Ogun State at large, you see with the lot of revenue that these guys are collecting, especially in the north, most of the governors are the ones financing some of these bandits. Like just some of the caller have said, if you guys, people in media, do investigating journalism, they'll be exposed. Go and check their track record. Some of these people are state actors that are financing these people.
This is Git from Lagos Island. Yes. First of all, I need to remind people that insecurity is everywhere in this country. In fact, I feel inside my compound, and not just my car. It was like other 10 cars in the OPC to go and report rather than the police. Because when this the issue of the refuse in Lagos is going under refuse practically. Then the beggars that the Ojota, they are practically filled up on the road, and half of the road is turning to market, the other one is turning to car park.
A better one. Sorry about your car. Hello.
Hello, Fedandalaji. The campaign and the promise of our president during the week. Let him remember that last year. How does he think that people will do with all the others and all the people? Criminality is all over the place. And the idea of taking our 50 billion to launder image in the name of lobbying in America. So to see Donald Trump now, he must pay heavily. And this is maladministration. And people should wake up. They need to remove the IG. They are all in one country. Why should the country be run like this? I from the First Republic, I've been witnessing the Second Republic. I participated in Third Republic. I was in the military. And in this military, this regime have come out to run for electioneering process. And I've been in the polling unit since the beginning of this this very administration change. People should be ready to sacrifice for this change. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
All right. Hello. Hello. Okay. Messages. I'll take this call before the message.
The city of suffering. I want ambassador of Renew Hope ambassador. Renew Hope ambassador. We are suffering to have a Renew Hope ambassador. We are the ambassador now. That is why I told you that I'm coming from Alagome and Kwakwaso. APC let you do whatever you can do, but this election.
All right, WhatsApp. We had an event at GRA Ikeja last Saturday and went to an eatery along Joel Ogwanake Street, and I cannot pay online because they will not be able to confirm while they held on to the snacks. I was able to get cash from a third ATM that I visited on. IRF does not go through in their polling station, and they are told their votes will not count, so that some voters will not be disenfranchised. Thank you. Have a pleasant day. Have a pleasant day yourself. Good morning, Mainland Radio. It's all about hunting political opponents by they're clamping down on political opponents with ridiculous reasons. Isaac Fayashe, yet they will claim marginalization all the time. Stevie Kelu from long time ago. All of our leaders after the other failed to fit. My open mic is that Nigeria's government should learn how democracy is in Nigeria. The list of terrorist sponsors has been detailed to our former attorney ground, else democracy may end with.
Hello, ladies.
Good morning.
It's Wise coming in from Mosudi, the city in the center of unification. If you have no skeleton, your combo, come to your family in the party, you will treat the judge the cause. And that is absolutely not for this problem. When you say it is true. So if our judiciary is failing Nigeria, all of us must put man together and show to them say you are failing Nigeria. What we call to lasted for 12 years, 15 years, without we know the beginning. How many of us know the termination of that case? And I'm yearning for this for the past 22 years. I will never stop on 37 today. They were hanging. And if they give minister money, the man is ready to work because a minister that never stay in office, Nigeria and Nigeria must move. My name is Wanaji from Nigeria.
All right.
And in my open mic is on net official from the presidency down to the last senator. You see, if we don't have conversation on this, the insecurity will persist. If we don't have conversation on this, see, Professor Tᴜʀsᴅ, they came out to explain to us how beavers work, how they do, and play it for us. This is Mike Guinea. And
oh, okay. Thank you for calling. Hello.
Today is an issue of number security. See, they have 2 grand. President is no more the grand.
Confused.
You see, where there's issue, from there, the military will come and invade that town. We're not having like 3, 4 because you know people that.
Thank you. I think I understand what you're saying. They're taking command from too many phone calls. I'll read a few more messages and then we'll just rotate like that until we're able to take all the contributions. What's your name, sir?
Okay, Ufoma is my name. The night assembly when Ahmed Lawan was and Ahmed Lawan, so we don't have senator at all. Above the House of Representatives and the Senator, they love to leave it for the rest of their life. So we don't have senator. So now, looking at it now, what is the fearing of your party? Maybe somebody, or you want to remain as a Senate president. So if they have nothing to be afraid in, let's apart you. We should pressurize it. Not only again we stand up this time again, many people, even though there's nothing wrong with leader. I was reading the other day the news, these are the people they introduce the vote of the people must stand.
All right. Hello.
My open mic today is about we, the government. What is thinking the same thing with us? That people that have been oppressed, people that have been touched, this tune that our children must have future that is bright. And some people as an individual call this country a name which that such name will not be mentioned in radio. Because it's only animal that think in direction. When someone oppresses you, keep supporting your oppressor. When someone enslaves you, even someone that will slaughter the animal keep humbly respecting the person that will kill it.
Why will human beings see someone that is not doing you a favor, that is killing your future, killing the future of your children, enslaving you, you keep giving support? That when there is no inducement, no bribery, no whatever that is coming to you, with all the malfeasance and maladministration they are rendering to you, yet you keep supporting. That is where I'm angered. We know, instead of all, let us be behead. And these people that are not ready to serve Nigeria or bring Nigeria out of this Fᴏᴜᴜ state, we send back home. The people, that's what we're talking about. It's not about where the person is coming from or which state or which country or which region. It's all about how our country will get out of this mess. And
before we move to the messages, 09136000410 is the number to dial. WhatsApp 09136000430. It's Open Mic Thursday. What's on your mind? Let's hear it. Hello.
Be speaking on the electoral form.
Yeah.
I think we need to take the leader of a nation, and you need to be able to hold them accountable.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yes, okay. So I'm saying, even if you support the ruling, because that joining in that regard, you take them out and put somebody better in there. I don't know what's wrong with us as a nation, and we keep falling back. We need to do better as a country, and 2027, we are fighting for the soul of this nation, and we will do our best to make sure we fight for that electoral reform. Thank you.
All right, thank you for collect little amount of money to compromise their vote. Thereafter, they open the book of lamentation after the election. Is it that they lack proper orientation? Politicians fail to provide uninterrupted power, good roads, employment opportunity for their children, and prioritize their own welfare. Who then loses? Politicians have elect a corrupt, visionless leader, so that at the end of it, we will not go back to scrutinize his ministry's performance, considering the huge amounts allocated for road construction. Mr. Umahi should be organized during any presentation with people, as most Nigerian roads is still in total poor state. Igondo has been suffering from acute darkness for many months now. Noah from Igondo, more than 10 years. What a shame. How did we get to this rot? The dribble and delay in the passage of the Electoral Act is not surprising. Use your tongue to count your teeth. They know that they know what they're running away from. Our criminal enterprise is just against the wishes of the majority of Nigerians. We must continue to resist criminal enterprise. Tğᴜʀsᴅ from Ijaniki. Good morning. I laugh when people say Nigeria has no capacity to fight insecurity, that America should help us. The same people would not make we deceive ourselves. John Eguche Matori from Mushin. We have here. He had also gathered people together to adjust countries in this quagmire. On the other hand, I want to advise and encourage us to take advantage. You'll be glad to invest in. Finally, I want to remind President Tinubu of his promise to provide stable electricity to houses in the 괜 community. The issue of providing more power supply and the distribution of free prepaid meters only to houses on the reach. This must not be tolerated by Nigerians. From the 괜 community. We have good morning, Sage. My open mic is on governance. Why should banditry be preferred to the people in IDPs? I wonder why people seek for election rather than good governance that will positively affect the masses. On Kwakwanso, the United States knows better. We will all agree that Hisba works better in Kano. The Western world have the list of ungovernable governance of our refineries. They should resign and let people who can do it take over. We keep recycling people of incompetent character and track electronic transmission must be living in the past. The United States election was rigged with the aid of Russian hackers, but the entire and the likes from our election, nothing will change. 괡ᴜ from petroleum. For education, I have a friend who graduated in Kano because she's a Christian, that among the present crop of politicians, they would recuperate that one. Good morning. Don't forget that the Senate President Akpabio is working for President Tinubu. Look at what Tinubu turned Lagos to. Isn't the same thing he's trying to replicate nationwide? All they care about is their own interest. They stop them. You will just shout and stop. It's only God Almighty that will help us. Nigeria is going nowhere under this present president and Senate President. Ola from Kaso. This one says you just choke, drink water. Day from Festac. Always ask me to drink water. I'm always drinking water. I'm fine. Thank you very much for your concern. Every day I should drink water. Why? Anyways, it gets to me when people think electoral reform is for one person. Singing different things when another party takes over. This is what we're doing since 19. It's not like we're radio, sir. It's very important. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning to you.
This is Tatuni from Maboro.
All right.
The new person which they do the account for us, or have they set this and settle INEC and
I don't understand. If you have a question, can you be like, tell what is the question so we can address it if I have the
So, Jordan.
What house?
Or have they
I'm confused. What house? The house they sold, where did they set? So at least establish the question before you add your own personal opinion so I can attempt.
My name is Ralph. I'm calling from Satellite Town.
Welcome.
I think this thought is just about those that are trying to oppose this issue of electoral reform, rigging. That's why they're bringing their family member, their children, to go from where they stop. Meaning to that with the real proper election, the family cannot even get close to the power compared to what their father did when they were there. How can a reasonable? Do we still want to remain where we are? These guys have been in power for years, and they remain voting today. None of their family members will come back to power, and they know this. To think about good of this nation. We Nigeria should think. I beg. God bless us.
All right, thank you. This will be our last call for the morning. Hello.
I'm calling from Jishaga. I'm from Southeast. I'm not from Southwest. I'm a Nigerian, true Nigerian. I reckon their governor asking him to come back to Alabole. Alabole, we call in it was among the things that were going to cost business. That is the problem. Somebody is not doing well because it's a brother. He said, "Just not rejoice," because these people, system. How do we dispense our judgment? How do we dispense our human beings are being killed? Human beings are being slaughtered. Thank you very much. God bless you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. That's all. Oh, I think I read this. Sorry. The election. We have good morning presenter. Until Nigeria's our security agency should be intelligent enough, followers will never produce good leaders. All right. That's WINEC. Let's just on what it had been auctioned. What the caller is talking about, the seized duplex from Emefiele. Michael, yes, thank you. I just registered it now. Thank you. Good morning, Sage and Fuad. Please, Sage, help us tell President Tinubu and the Senate President to transmit our vote electronically for the see if we can manage. Good morning, Sage and Mr. Fuad. My open mic today is Kogi State government should please reopen secondary schools for people who let's see. This is lengthy. I don't think I can squeeze this in, but I can to speed up the reading, but it's still not enough. But please, there's other opportunities. Tomorrow is another opportunity for you to speak on these issues. These are developing stories. At 10 a.m. it is time for Creative Ninja.